Hey again, we are back with new chapter on type tool into Photoshop. So let's see how type work in Photoshop. So here we have text tool or type tool, type horizontal tool. So let's see if I click here and try to type anything, I can easily come up with a type and we can always scale it from here. So if you select a text and if you turn off this option, it won't show any selection here. So I'm turning this on and I'm scaling this up. So that's how you can type a text, a simple text. So let's see how we can type a vertical text. So we will click here and we will type NEW headphone. So here we can so that's how we can type vertically. So similarly we have vertical type mask tool that will create a selection of your text. So we have lorem ipsum and we will click here and we only have selection for that text. We don't have solid text, we just have selection. So we can click a new layer and we can fill it with any color. So we have learned control backspace to fill it and we have our text here. So because it was converted from selection, it was a blank layer. We cannot edit this text again, but we can always edit this text again because this is a type format and this is a layer format, this is an image format. So let's see, we have horizontal mask tool. So same again, it will convert our horizontal text into selection. So let's see an example of this selection. So I am typing headphones again and we will have selection and I'm scaling this selection. So I cannot scale any selection with move tool. I have to go to selection tool. I have to right click on this, transform selection and select transform and place it here. And we will fill it with gray color. And we will press Ctrl D to deselect object. Deselect selection, and we will drag it down. So it will give us effect like this. So you can use it or you can ignore that tool because most probably you will be using these two or most probably you will be using this only. So that's a simple type tool, and now we will see how we can write a paragraph. So we will turn this off, and now to write a paragraph we have to click and drag and we will complete an area and create an area into which we want our text. So we have our text here. So let's see from where we can modify this. So let's see how we can modify this text. So we will select our text first and we will go to the windows. We will go to the character palette or we can press Ctrl T, or we can select this text and press Ctrl T to open it or hide it. So we have character palette here. So this will help us modify this, or we have this here. So we can change the font from here. We can change any font we like and we can choose font family from here. We can change font size from here, font family from here, font size from this palette, or we can always change color from this palette or this palette. So now we have our text, but it all in a caps. So we have our text in a caps format because there is a button to convert all the text into caps format. So we will turn this off, or we will click here and reset our palette. So it will reset our palette into default format and default font. We will increase the font size. To increase the font size, we just have to press Ctrl, Shift and greater than arrow. And to reduce the size, Ctrl, Shift, smaller than. So either you have to increase the size from here, or you will use shortcut. You can always increase or decrease the size. To increase or decrease the line spacing, which we'll call leading, you have to use this area, or we can always use a shortcut by holding Alt and down arrow key to increase the leading or line spacing, you can call it. So we will increase the line spacing from this. We will hold Alt and decrease the line spacing from up arrow. We will hold Alt and press forward key to increase the type, like word spacing, character spacing. We can decrease it by Alt and back arrow. So that's how this all modified from shortcuts and from this palette. So this is line spacing, this is character spacing, and now we will reset it and we will make it 72. So now you can understand how you can change the text size, your font, your line spacing, your character spacing. And if you want to align this paragraph, you will have to go to paragraph palette. So here we have paragraph palette that comes with character palette. So you can see a hyphenation here. To turn off the hyphenation, you can always turn off this button. We can always left align it, center align it, right align it from this palette. We can always left align justify, center align justify, right align justify, or force justify. Force justify will do to forcefully justify our entire paragraph even with last line. So if we have only one word in last line, it will go like this. So you might have seen this in magazines or newspapers. So most probably it will depend upon your client or your requirement. You will use left align, left justified, or force justified. That's your choice. So you can change it from here. So that's a basic thing about type tool and how you can type paragraph or a simple text. So we have simple text here. Let's turn off this layer. We have simple text here. Let's control backspace and change the color. Simple text, simple paragraph. We can change the settings from here. Line spacing, character spacing. This is called strong. This is called italic. We can make italics from here. We can make all caps from here. We can make small caps from here. So we can make subscript. We can make this is superscript. This is subscript. We can make underline. We can cut some text from here. That's how these things work. So all of the text option and all of the type option you will find in character palette and paragraph palette. And these are the basic settings. Don't go on these settings. These are the advanced one and you won't need it for now. Just stick to this setting. Just remember the character spacing and line spacing. These are the important ones. And the moment you mess up with these settings, just select a text and reset your palette. So that's a basic of text tool and how you can use your text and your paragraph. So that's it for this lesson. I will see you guys in next lesson. Stay safe.